A museum claims to own Thomas Edison's dying breath. Located in Dearborn, Michigan, the Henry Ford Museum houses a test tube that's rumored to contain Thomas Edison's last breath. Edison was a longtime friend of Henry Ford, who's best remembered for his Model Ts and assembly lines and anti-Semitism. According to legend, when Edison died, one of his sons trapped the inventor's terminal breath in a test tube, sealed it, and sent the macabre memento to Ford. Thomas Edison grilled potential employees in their job interviews. Dissatisfied with some college grads he'd hired over the years, Edison created a rigorous job interview test in the 1920s. Applicants had to answer dozens of questions about everything from Italian operas, who composed Il Trovatore, to astronomy, what is the distance between the Earth and the Sun, to presidential trivia, where was Lincoln born? Thomas Edison made one of the world's first cat videos. The Black Maria, also called the Doghouse, was the first movie studio ever constructed. Built in 1893 at Edison's laboratories in West Orange, New Jersey, it produced a series of short films for the public, including an Annie Oakley sharpshooting demonstration, the oldest known footage of Native Americans, and a mini-movie about boxing cats. After years of experimentation, Edison patented a movie camera called the kinetograph in 1897. It was just one of the many cinema-related patents he obtained. Thomas Edison made creepy talking dolls, capable of recording sounds and playing them back. The phonograph was one of Edison's great achievements. His experiments with chatting toys were a lot less successful. After the phonograph debuted, Edison began developing talking dolls with tiny phonographs in their bodies that played familiar nursery rhymes and songs. He hired actresses to recite Twinkle, Twinkle Little Star, other tunes for the dolls to speak, but critics complained that they couldn't understand what the rather expensive playthings were saying, and Edison sold just 500 dolls in total. Nikola Tesla briefly worked for Thomas Edison. Alternating current AC and direct current DC are two different ways to conduct and transmit electricity. Edison's devices were reliant on DC power. He believed AC was unsafe. Nikola Tesla disagreed. The Serbian-American engineer and inventor was hired by one of Edison's companies on June 8, 1884. And unlike his boss, Tesla saw the potential in AC. After parting ways with Edison, Tesla sold patents that relied on alternating current to industrialist George Westinghouse. Thomas Edison gave his kids telegraph-inspired nicknames. Edison got his start in the telegraph industry. As a nod to the Morse code system, he called his two eldest children Marion Edison and Thomas Edison, Jr. and Dash, respectively. Thomas Edison was not the sole inventor of the light bulb. Electric lamps had been around since 1802. Warren de la Rue, a British inventor, created one of the earliest light bulbs in 1840. Yet the first bulbs were not commercially viable due to their brightness levels and short lifespans. Expensive parts became another roadblock. Thomas Edison thought his poor hearing helped him concentrate. As he grew older, Edison became completely deaf in one ear and partly deaf in the other. A childhood case of scarlet fever might have been the cause. Earache came first, then deafness, and this deafness increased until at the theater I could only hear a few words now and then, Edison wrote. Yet he felt that his hearing problems gave him a career advantage. They made it easier for the inventor to concentrate on his work without oral distractions. My deafness has not been handicapped, but a help to me, he claimed.